Oh. Oh, yes. Pedro.
Easy.
Pedro, you be nice boy to me. I love you, Pedro. Yes, I do.
Good morning. It's day 5 on the cruise. Ed here of Ed Navy. We are in Puerto Vallarta. We arrived early this morning. We do have some exciting adventures today, including catamaran ride, some snorkeling, and maybe some hiking. With my backpack on, we're all ready and excited for this wonderful adventure. It's a nice hazy day today here in the harbor. And looks like there's another cruise ship coming in, which is fascinating. And it looks like it might be another Holland America ship. The captain told us there would be another one here, so that must be it coming in. We're here outside, ready for the adventure.
Get some apple, banana, we got everything for all of you guys, okay? So damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a todos. Guess what? Today we are whale watching season. If you guys see any kind of whales, just keep your eyes open and we're gonna stop for all of you guys today. Okay?
So that was a nice, pleasant little catamaran ride there. Right after we met the parrot.
Yeah, the papagayo. We have to meet our papagayo.
Papagayo, yeah. That actually, that's interesting enough. That's the Mexican or the Spanish name, but it's also the Portuguese name.
And it's also the German name.
Germans call it papagayo?
Yeah,
Parrots?
papagayo.
Interesting, that's interesting. Yeah, you learn something new every day. Fun little ride. We are out in the middle of the ocean. And
Freezing,
it was cool, yes.
No, it's because you got to think it was on the Atlantic Ocean. It was in Mexico. While we had warm temperatures, it wasn't like being in the Caribbean.
Plus it was December.
You know, it was December.
It was December.
And I remember we got on the boat and it started, and there was this one lady, and she just wore her bathing suit.
Yeah, they were ready. Because
they were ready, and I had a cover up and shorts on with the bathing suit, but then I had to get the towel out and I wrapped the towel
you wrapped yourself around.
I was freezing.
And we had a nice little buffet, and you had some. What drinks did you have?
They had the rum punch.
The rum punch, yes. There were lots of rum punch and bread and all sorts of cold cuts. It was kind of nice. And then we headed out to the rest of the journey.
Yeah, you went snorkeling. Ed, turn around and wave.
So that was me getting ready to go snorkeling. Now, Avi, you didn't go snorkeling.
No, I didn't go snorkeling because, number one, I'm blind as a bat, and you can't wear your glasses underneath the goggles, or at least I know there's special goggles you can buy, but of course they didn't have them available for us.
No.
And there's no use me going snorkeling when I can't see. Like, I've been scuba diving, different story, because I can swim right up to the fish.
Yes. But here, when you're snorkeling, you're kind of at the surface.
Yeah,
right?
and I can't see piddly squat.
So I was prepared. Basically, I brought my GoPro, and I had this little float. I put it in here. I was ready to take all sorts of amazing video of the fishes, and here's what I saw. Wait a minute. No, sorry, that's all fake. I got that off the internet.
Yes, because somebody...
I did bring my camera. I had it with me. I had it all set up, but I did not have a tether. instead of buying that damn cell phone case back in Manzanillo,
Yep, you should have brought a tether.
I should have brought a tether. Because you don't want to go into the water with a camera like this, an expensive camera like this, and not have a tether. So I chickened out. I did not bring it in. I was worried. I did not want to lose it. I did not want to lose my camera, so I did not get any video of the fish. To be fair, it was murky. You know, you didn't end up going snorkeling.
No, because the group that didn't go snorkeling, they took us straight to the little resort.
The catamaran took you right to the beach there at the resort, and you waited for me there, and you probably had some drinks.
No, I didn't have any drinks because remember they didn't have my drinks there.
Right, they didn't have the margaritas there.
No.
So I went snorkeling. Jumped off the boat, put the mask on, I had the flippers, and it got nauseous. It was exciting. I saw some fish. I saw an eel. I saw all sorts of colorful fish and all sorts of things. Yeah, it was very good. I swam up to the beach and promptly threw up.
I have to admit, I got a little nauseous because I did eat way too much on that catamaran.
Oh my God, because I walked down and I see Ed swimming up, right?
Yeah.
Then you get out and I'm going, Ed, I'm over here. And all of a sudden Ed's going into the trees and I'm like, oh shit, somebody is heaving into the bushes.
I threw up badly. Yes,
Yes, you
all those cold cuts from off the ship, all the rum punch, all of that went into the trees.
Went into the trees.
Into the trees and sand.
See?
So I got quite sick, and I'm just glad I did it on the beach instead of in the water.
That's right, see? If you had stayed on the boat like me, and you would have gotten to the island and been called Barbie. And it would have
yes, you got called Barbie, didn't you? Why?
Because I had that stupid pink polka dotted bathing suit.
Well, pink is your color. I mean,
yes, pink is my color.
So yes, you definitely were Barbie. So after the resort beach, we got back in the catamaran, and they took us up down the coast, actually, a little further west along the coast, to a little village called Yalapa.
Yes, oh, it was lovely there.
It was lovely, yeah. So they actually had us tender from the catamaran. I think they couldn't get the catamaran into the pier close to the village, so they had us tendered in with little smaller boats. We got to the pier, we got off the pier, and we took a little hike up through the village and up.
Oh, and it was nice because you were walking up and there was all these little houses. Like it was really
it was very
nice.
very pretty, very pretty. And took all the way up the hill, up towards. I mean, it wasn't Everest, but it was a nice little walk up the hill towards the waterfall. A nice, beautiful waterfall and pool.
Good. And we met Pedro on the way up.
We met Pedro the iguana.
Pedro. Easy.
Pedro, you're a nice boy to me. I love you, Pedro. Yes, I do.
Or was that the name of the iguana's owner?
No, I think Pedro was the iguana.
Maybe they were both named Pedro. I'm not sure.
We'll call the iguana Pedro.
Pedro the iguana. And then afterwards, I would have done it, except I had to film. But you took a dip.
By this point, it was no longer cold, so of course you're warm.
We had been hiking up through the
Yeah.
through
You
the
got water
village.
shoes.
So I go into the water, and it was freaking like jumping into ice cubes.
An ice bath.
I think my heart stopped for about 2 seconds.
Wait a minute, but you're German. Germans like going swimming in cold water. Don't they?
When I was young, I did. I used to
okay.
jump into Pigeon Lake while it was still half frozen to be the first one in the lake every year growing up.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
do that anymore.
You don't do that anymore. How's the water? Cold water.
I do not look like Barbie, but they said I look like Barbie. It's because of the pink.
It's the pink? Yeah. Stand back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back.
No, I don't want to be on video
Okay, it's too
in
late.
all my beauty. I'd have him sleeping with me if I had one. He would be in my bed. All my animals sleep with me.
Okay, Avi, what would you name this iguana if it were
I would name him Pedro. Yes.
Pedro? Pedro the iguana. Thank you. And then after that, we decided that we had to walk back because
We
they're
have to
gonna
walk
take us
back,
back to
yes.
the other beach in this
Yeah.
in the village. You were needing something. What were you
Yeah,
needing?
well, because I get really bad migraines, and I forgot my migraine subscription medication.
You mean prescription medication?
What did I say?
You said subscription like a magazine. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes. See, that's what I was saying. That was a
The
clue.
proper prescription for your need of watching videos is subscription to our video channel.
And regular Tylenol or aspirin just doesn't hit my migraines.
She needed something a little
I
stronger.
need it, and I heard that in Mexico you don't need a prescription.
Prescription?
So we had to find a drugstore, and sure enough, they only had this.
Can you imagine? There's actually a little drugstore on the path that takes you up to the waterfall, as if they're trying to get tourists
Yeah.
to come in and buy.
We should show the bottle.
Have the bottle.
Yeah, I do. Should I go get it?
Go get it.
Okay. So this is what we had, this little bottle, and I figured, okay, if I take a little bit of this with a Tylenol, it'll help me if I'm getting a migraine, and it does work. It was expensive.
It's because they were taking advantage of the tourists. And by the way, this does not count as us bringing drugs into Canada. or
No,
Mexico.
it doesn't. No. This is migraine medication.
Migraine medication.
Yes, definitely.
So after the walk, we actually took tenders back over
Yeah.
to the beach, the
Yes.
little
Yeah, the
resort
other
restaurant
beach,
there.
yeah.
And we enjoyed ourselves there for a good, at least an hour, maybe an hour. an hour and a
not
half.
quite an hour. It wasn't that long.
It was a very short period of time.
I can't.
yeah.
I know we had margaritas, but I can't remember if we ordered anything to eat. Or
No, I don't think we did. This is the life. And so and then after that, we didn't need a tent anymore because they brought the catamaran over
Yeah.
to the side of the beach, and we walked over to the dock there, and then we took the catamaran all the way back to the cruise ship.
The cruise ship, yeah, and then
And
we were entertained on
There
that.
was a lot of entertainment on the ship. We did this
Oh,
completely
God.
surprised us
Yes.
because normally we were actually expecting a nice, quiet, uneventful, long boat
Long
ride
boat
back to
ride
the
but
harbor.
Nope, the crew put on
No,
a
they
show.
put on a nice show, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They were very talented. One of them, I think, was a cross-dresser. The main captain guy, because he kept it going in drag. It was a lot of fun. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
What happened then?
Remember, we had to stand in line because I can't remember now.
Okay, I remember.
One of the-
What happened was the cruise ship, the Koningsdam, wasn't parked in the regular berth. The Zandam was parked in the proper berth for cruise ships in that harbor. We were using the backup secondary one. And for some reason, they didn't get close enough, and they could only open up one of the portholes, only one of the loading doors for the ship.
Yeah, that was
and
it.
so and of course, getting back onto the cruise ship, you have to go through security. You have to, and all that, and it was a long
It was
line.
good.
Oh, it was a very long time, and you got frustrated. You had to go. You had to get out of the line there for a little bit.
Yes,
go
yeah,
look at the
yeah,
shopping.
yeah. Because
But
it's just, I can't stand in one spot. Okay, I just.
AV is a very impatient person.
Am I that impatient? Yeah, I am. No, I'm dreadfully impatient. I cannot do a lineup to save my life.
Whereas I am extremely patient.
No, see, that's why we work well together. Because
Yes,
he
I put
calms
up with
me
her
down.
lack of patience with my patience. Sometimes I lose patience with your patience.
Yeah, well, I lose patience with my patience.
So that was a great day, and
that was fun, yes.
And coming up on the next video, we actually went to Mazatlan.
Yes.
What happened there?
We had a private tour.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, we had a private tour.
We did a little bit of shopping in the little
yes, spent some
cruise ship
money.
port there.
Yeah.
We had a great time there, and then we came back to the ship at the end of the night, and we had
The orange party.
the orange party, which
Can't
you'll
miss
see
the orange
in the
party.
next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back
Yes.
and see us again. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.